local today, global tomorrow, yeah, yeah. You will be local today, global tomorrow, yeah, yeah.
Hey, welcome to Global Local Podcast, man. I'm your co-host, Rell, man. You can be local today and global tomorrow. We back at this shit, man, for real. Let my dog Don P introduce himself.
Y'all already know, man. It's Don P. Yep. This season 2. So y'all, if you haven't tuned in, then you need to go back and check on some of the older episodes. You know what I mean? But we on season 2 on Don the Real Global Locals podcast. We just, kind of kick some authentic conversations. You know what I mean? So we got a special guest in here today. 229, what we would call a 229 legend. You know what I mean? John Harris,
For sure.
from Americus, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Football star. Went to Florida State. Played football on a professional level. I'm gonna let him get into his story and tell y'all a little bit about it. But we just wanted to bring him in, man, and have some conversation with him about the type of things that we like to talk about here at Global Local Podcast. So we're gonna jump straight into it, John. You want to tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Man, for sure, man. Happy to be here, first of all, man. Happy to be a guest on
You pull
y'all
your mic up, bro.
show. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Happy to be a guest on y'all show, man. I've been following you. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Appreciate
said,
it.
I met my guy in the gym. I'm like, man, I want to be on your show, man. I want
Mm-hmm.
your podcast. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah,
Excited to tell my story, you know what I'm saying? Kick it with the guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So coming up, like you from the ALME. Tell
Sure.
the folks a little bit about yourself, like from red ball all the way up.
Man, man, I started playing ball when I was 6.
See,
So from rec, middle school, high school, college, professional, I've been a ball player my whole life, basically.
okay. I just remember when I ran into you, like we was in the gym and shit, and I was like, man, that nigga look familiar. I just remember when you were playing with something, coming that motherfucker, like you was always you probably about 6 foot, middle
Yeah,
school, wasn't
yeah,
I was like, damn,
same
dog.
height, bro.
Like that nigga look familiar. You used to have the armband, the band on your left leg and shit. I remember, but dog, you always got down gay crit kind of hell, bro. Like I know statistically, like stats and shit. In middle school, I know shit. You probably put 20, 30 points in our ass every time.
Man, just sports just always been my thing, man.
Yeah.
And then once something you love to do, you put your all into it. And I was as a kid,
Mm.
I think I before the social media, how you know what I'm saying, these kids now putting in the work. I was that kid before social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was the kid who's going to the park soon to get out of school, the kid who was going to get better instead of going and do other things. Because sports it was fun for me.
It was fun for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were ranked what, 20? You were, I think, what, coming out of high school, they had you look, what, 24 in the nation?
Yeah, 24 in the nation at receiver. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I see. Real was saying, he really remembered you more for basketball, but I remember you more for football.
You know,
You know what I mean? So, tell us a little bit about us being. I mean, tell us a little bit about you being ranked that high, like 24 in the nation. You got to be putting on some big stats. You got to be getting some big catches.
bro,
You got to have some big eyes on you. You know what I mean? Because America is somewhere about like Cordele. Maybe what you going to a 2A school.
2A school.
2A school.
2A school.
And we know, a lot of times the talent could be there, but the eyes just
The
don't.
exposure.
The exposure
Yeah.
just don't get to be seen. So, how did you deal with that? In school, like people let you know, but you like that.
Man, honestly, man, I ain't never really care about it, bro. Because for me, it was more of I'm having fun.
Mm.
I didn't really understand like what we was doing and how good I was as a high school athlete until I got grown.
Okay.
Because as a kid, for me, it was more of my coach tell me to do this, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
My coach tell me I can't do this, so I can't do this. So the discipline part was just naturally. And then I always had a gift, so it was always work hard, boom, boom, boom. And when you got a gift and your athletic ability to get to a certain point,
Mm-hmm.
it just go.
Yeah.
But I never looked at it like, okay, I'm this rank guy, I'm this do. No, because you can ask anybody who know me, I'm the first one at practice.
Yeah.
I'm the last one lead practice. I'm running extra routes. I just caught for 200 last week, but
Yeah.
next week I'm at the practice catching extra balls, running extra because you know what I'm saying?
Overgrind.
That just was what I was taught to do.
Mhm.
I was fortunate to, honestly, bro, I feel like, I was fortunate to have good coaches early.
Early. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you who put that work ethic.
Like
in
my
you?
good coaches early, bro, like even for my rec, because it was this guy, named Derek Caldwell. Great high school football player, went to college, but he came back and coached rec.
Mm.
And this my first coach
Okay.
who know the game, who know the discipline of the game. So he kind of like put me under his wing, and I didn't understand it. Look out for me, make sure I'm straight, make sure I'm going to school, make sure I'm at practice, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. And then when I left him from I went to a middle school, stayed at the time. We had this coach named Coach Alford.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually head coach at Sly right now.
Yeah.
Sly County.
Yeah, he went to turn the whole program around since he been the head coach.
Yeah.
But that was my middle school coach. And bro, he's most never cussed in his life.
Yeah, that would have was Staley. I remember playing against you at
Never
Staley.
cussed in his life, but he was so disciplined, bro. Just weight room, doing things the right way. He used to come and pick me up, take me to church. You know what I'm saying? And all these people just care about me, care about me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so if I really take this serious, so by the time I got to the high school level, it was like, okay, I see all these people really invested in me. So
Yeah.
I got to invest in myself.
Yeah. You that guy.
And so then I just really started investing in myself. Just started taking the game serious, bro.
Okay. You being a dual athlete. What you played baseball? You played
Yeah, I played it. I played
everything?
I played baseball, ran track, football, and basketball.
Okay.
Play 4 sports.
Four
So
sports.
you was in sports all year round.
I ain't had time for one sport. Man, I used to have to leave. It was crazy because we was winning in football. So soon football season was over with. Basketball season then started.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 days of rest, straight to basketball season. Soon basketball season, then it's straight track season. And track and baseball season same time.
Yeah.
So I used to have to go to track practice, run track for a couple hours, leave track practice, put on my baseball uniform, go to baseball practice, jump the fence, go to baseball practice. So
For real.
it was, then summertime, it was camps.
Yeah.
So I ain't really had time for nothing but sports really growing up.
You think that helped keep you out the street?
Most definitely.
Cause he,
Most
if anybody
definitely.
really know the 229, America.
Most
Be
definitely.
biting a little bit now.
Bro, you got to understand, bro, all my people, that's where they from. But these are my people. This is where I grew up with, my family, my cousin. I'm not going to hang out with my cousin because he is from the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hang out with my best friend I've been with my whole life because he from the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are the people who I'm around on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So
Family.
when we ain't playing ball, we ain't in school,
Mm-hmm.
we in the streets because this is where we from. So when you, like you said, when you walk outside, this is what's going on every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me playing ball kind of, I'm still in the streets, but it was more like, bro, we already know bro ain't on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
They trying to steer you straight though.
Bro, you ain't on it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? It wasn't never no pressure on me trying to do no street shit. It was always on some, nah, bro, you got too much of this going, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was never, okay, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I was into girls. So, boy, I'm finna go ahead and cheat with this shot. You know what I'm saying? So it was never, that never was a issue for me at all.
Okay. So leading up to like 9th grade, when you first got to high school, you was on varsity first year or what?
No, actually, bro, Cordele,
Mm-hmm.
Chris County.
Mm-hmm.
I played one JV game my 9th grade year, Chris County.
Okay.
Broke my ankle against Cordele.
Okay.
So I couldn't play football no more that season. I came back and started kickoff return my freshman year against Mary Person in the playoff. Fabian Walker and Alonzo all they senior year.
Okay.
I started kickoff return one game. And then I ended up starting varsity basketball as a freshman.
Okay.
So I ended up really being, he's a basketball player before. I really flourished basketball before I did football.
Yeah, you was a dog.
You know,
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's up,
So
man?
you didn't play no football your freshman year.
none. I broke my ankle against Cordele as a freshman, and I played one JV game and one varsity game
All right, so you weren't getting recruited at all your freshman year.
at all.
I bet.
At
So
all.
then you come 10th grade. It's a couple names I want to throw out there because I want to talk about this season. I want to say maybe your 11th grade year. 2000 what? What it is? 2001.
Say what,
2001. Yeah.
Did America win football championship that year?
Yeah, we went 15-0 that year.
15-0 state championship that year.
Yep.
You played with Leonard Pope.
Yep, that's my best friend.
All right. Oh yeah. See, I didn't even know that.
Yep.
Leonard Pope ended up going on to play with Georgia,
With Georgia.
and then to the pro with I know what
Arizona. He went to Arizona. He went to he went to Arizona 4 years, and he went to Pittsburgh 3 years, and after Pittsburgh, I think it was Chicago. I want to say. No, Kansas City.
Yeah. So he
Yeah,
played
Kansas City. He played 7 years.
7 years.
He
in the
played
league.
7 years. No, it was Arizona, Kansas City, and then Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
All right,
That's what it
gotcha.
was. Yo.
All right, so yeah, you got Pope out there on the field with you.
Mm-hmm.
Another name that I remember, Jermaine Allen.
That's my guy.
That's your guy. He
That's my guy.
played receiver too.
Receiver with me too.
All right, so you got John Harris, Jermaine Allen, Leonard Pope
Mm-hmm.
out here. Who the quarterback then?
Robert Johnson.
All right, cool.
Yep,
All right, so y'all go 15-0 that year.
for sure.
Next year, in your senior year, y'all come out.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all cooking again. Y'all still got the same. Everybody still here.
Only thing changed my senior year was the running back and the quarterback
Gotcha.
offensively.
All right, but you still got your receiving core.
Still got a
Y'all were
receiver.
hard to stop.
Yeah, we were pretty hard to stop.
All right, so y'all go our way through your senior year.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all won another, 10, 12 straight or something? I don't know, 8 straight?
No, we won 9 straight.
Y'all won 9 straight. It's the last game of the season.
Last regular season game
All right, last regular season game. I remember the game because I remember it was in America.
in America.
And then I came to the game. I ain't play football. I went out there on the field. I came to the game, though, because we had some partner that were playing. I think that year was a pretty good. Our senior year, we were pretty good, too. We had
real good.
we had Wesley Hill, the quarterback, but we had Raymond Thomas. He was a big playmaker out there, receiver.
Just call him PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just call him PlayStation.
Yeah. So
Jay Jones with the running back, wasn't it?
Jay Jones running back. We just had we had some tough guys too. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that was a big game for us because we wanted Americas is really kind of like our, cross the river rival. Yeah. So I think we ended up winning that game, right?
You did.
We broke that record.
You did.
Stop, y'all. Did y'all go on to win the championship that year?
Yeah, we did. We went on to win it again.
All right, so y'all won 2 years straight.
2 years straight.
Only losing to
Cordele.
Yep. That's all.
Yep.
That's all. So shout out to Creek County, man. We're gonna give our
Show them Cougars, but I can't say that way. One thing about Cordele, bro, I can say. They just like us. We feel like they just like us. I think that's why it's a rival.
Mm-hmm.
Dominant black athletes everywhere. Basketball, football, track, and every sport. You know what I'm saying? And we always have to see y'all.
Yeah.
So I think that's what built that rivalry.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was like it ain't never no trump out.
Mutual
You
respect.
go caught that water, you got to go.
You got to go.
They
Yeah.
caught that water, they know they got to go.
Yeah.
And it was like that scene we being young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think some of the guys who actually, like I was telling him about Shannon, like me and Shannon actually, just off of mutual respect thing, just playing each other over the years, just still, boom, what's up, bro?
Yeah, if y'all don't know, he talking about Shannon Childs, man. We actually did a episode with him, man. Shout out to Mookie, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Mookie.
Yeah, I saw you post something the other day. It was looked like y'all was in the dome, and I think you had your stats up there. You probably was 7 receptions and
Like
100 and
28, something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. So how many times you went to the state championship game in high school?
Twice, my junior and senior year.
Okay.
But I played in the dome 3 times in high school though.
Okay.
I never. The crazy part about it, bro, my junior and senior year, I never scored a touchdown in the dome.
For real.
Never scored a touchdown in the dome.
Dang, I know that was something you wanted to do, huh?
Man, but the Georgia and Florida game,
Yeah. Georgia Florida game, you did.
one catch. I said, man, just throw me the ball one time, bro.
Yeah.
Just one time.
That was your total quarterback.
The
coaches.
Who was the quarterback?
The quarterback was Chancey Stickett.
Okay, Chance.
Yeah, Chancey Stickett.
Okay.
Yep. But man, they were trying to get Jeff. What is Jeff Van Cure? Went to Parkview.
Yeah.
They was throwing it to him all
Trying to
game.
get his stats
They was
up.
getting it to him like,
Yeah.
man, I'm the best receiver in Georgia, bro. I just want to touch it one time.
Yeah.
He threw it to me one time, bro. 80-yard slant.
For
You
real.
know what I'm saying? So I was just excited. They was like, boy, you just go. Man, I don't care about this. I was just excited to just go in the dome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my 2 years playing in high school, I never got a chance. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So your junior and senior year, bro, how many games did y'all lose? I know y'all lost.
No, the only game I lost my 2 years of high school, my last 2 years was to Cordele.
For real.
That's it.
Just one game, one loss.
No,
That's crazy.
29-1.
That's crazy, bro.
That's all.
So how did y'all do with basketball both years?
Man, really, bro, basketball. We had Randolph Clay, bro.
It was tough. They had Donnell Harvey.
Bro, we
Yeah,
the same region with Randolph.
Yeah, they were tough.
You
Bro.
know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So,
Donnell Harvey. What does he run out?
yeah,
Yeah, he ran out Clay.
he
Yeah.
ran out. But after Darnell though, you got his little brother, you got all these other, you know what I'm saying? They was the South of basketball, bro.
Yeah,
Them and you know what I'm saying? So we were just as good as them, but at the end of the day,
They had them dogs.
what they do.
Well, I'm a name drop for a minute. I want to name drop a little bit. What you remember about Cliff Hammonds, K-Roll? Remember him? Left hand went to Clemson.
I didn't, we
Yeah.
didn't play K-Roll.
Okay, y'all didn't play K-Roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we was smaller school. K-Roll was
Okay.
bigger than us.
What about AJ, Alexander Johnson from Darty?
I seen Alexander play.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That nigga, he was a bully, man.
Man, he was
Hey, AJ, if you see this shit, man, you a bully, dog.
he-
Stop being a bully, man, for real.
Bro, he was 16
That
in
nigga was a
high
bully.
school.
I gotta tell a story real quick. I'll such about that nigga Don, and I know you can contest to the shit. We was in the Civic Center one time, dog, and that nigga goddamn the white boy Wesley Hill had like bowled him or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga bowled that nigga. We going back up and down the court, man. That nigga like just hawked up some spit, dog, and just spit it on home jersey. You remember that shit?
That's crazy.
Slightly.
I'm talking about,
Slightly,
bro.
I
That's
kinda do.
crazy.
Bro, listen, I was like me now, hood nigga, like, I'm ready. And you with it, I'm ready to crash out. Cause dog win, you know what I'm saying? That shit, total disrespect. Man, that man had so much damn spit on his jersey, bro. But that's all surgery. I had to tell that shit, though.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, though, bro.
For sure.
It good to rock with you though, man, for real though.
Sure.
I want to ask you this. You've been a star athlete all through high school.
For sure.
I'm just assuming you had a lot of attention from females. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Might have had your pick. Do you think that, like, that kept you? Because it seemed like you was staying focused. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I was locked in, bro. I was locked in.
Yeah,
See,
so
like, honestly,
that wasn't something that sidetrack you a lot.
but see, a lot of people don't know, bro. I wasn't. I stayed with my coaches. You know what I'm saying? I didn't stay with my parents growing up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that about me. You know what I'm saying?
Your coach really like raise you?
Yeah, they really like we need him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We see that they seen something in me before. It really was. I didn't understand it as a kid because, like, even my parents didn't understand it. Like, shit, no, you ain't finna take my kid and then my child. You know what I'm saying? My mom, like, you can take my damn kid away from her. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. See what it do. And I got to experience a whole different type of lifestyle, bro. A whole different type of for what I'm used to, for what I'm brought up. You know what I'm saying? So it's I was locked in. At that point, I understood. Like I said, I understood it at a young age, before the social media, before all this other stuff. I was that kid early. Like, I'm staying with the white coaches. I'm wearing the nice clothes. I'm driving the nice cars now. I'm wearing all the J's. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting taken care of in a whole different way. And I understood it because would you be doing this for me if I didn't play ball?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was kind of, she was crazy, bro. But
I want to ask you this, because it seemed like your coach had a very strong effect on you.
most definitely did. Most
Do
definitely.
you still see that going on in sports today?
Man, nah, I don't. I don't, bro, because now coaches just want to check. They don't really care about the kids. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it, coach. This coach willing to move me into his house because he seen me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see something in this, so I'm willing to move you into my home. You know what I'm saying? That shit changed my life, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was life change. I probably wouldn't experience half because, like you said, my home across town, I'm in the jungle. So I'm coming outside in the jungle every day.
Yeah.
But when I move with them, I ain't in the jungle no more. You know what I'm saying? So if more coaches was just buying to that, you know what I'm saying, actually care about the players, but you got to understand, like, these coaches, I just want to check, bro.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah.
They don't really care about the kids. It's all about winning.
Yeah, let me ask you this though, John. Like, as far as like your family, when you stand with the coaches or whatnot, you still was able to visit your family like,
Every day.
okay, you just
Because I was still staying in Americas.
okay,
It was
still
just different sizes,
same city. Okay,
different neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm going to see Mom do every day.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. But what they got you like during while you with them, you training, you still going like classes, doing extra stuff.
Oh,
What?
man, it was just, bro, honestly, bro, it was just monitoring me, basically.
Yeah,
Curfew.
Yeah.
Like, people didn't know, okay, most star athletes, you know what I'm saying? I had a curfew, 8 o'clock.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So my homeboy, what you finna do, bro? I'm finna go and kick it with that girl, but I'm really finna go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just gave me structure, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about nothing.
Okay.
Structure.
Only thing I got to worry about for just going to school and just doing what I love to do.
Okay.
Now I was gonna ask you, like that structure is something that I think missing from a lot of households today.
Most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Most
Something I think
definitely.
we need to get back to.
Most
And
definitely.
being able to sit here, see, we can look at it in retrospect and see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now it's our kids that need that structure.
That
You know what I
need that
mean?
structure, bro.
Our yeah, our kids, niece and nephew. I was gonna say for even some of my peers, grandfathers already. You know what I'm saying? Grandfathers already. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So even with the grandkids. So I want to ask you that. I asked you earlier. You got kids?
Yeah, I got a daughter. She'll be 21 the 13th.
Got one daughter.
One daughter, that's it.
So with all this attention from girls, how you keep from having all, cause a lot of times I was expecting you to have a couple children, maybe a few baby mamas.
Honestly,
You know what I
man.
mean? What kept you, you know?
Yeah, that real.
All my partner got I mean, almost all of them got a few baby mamas. That's like what going
I
on?
would say lucky and some. I actually have had like two kids by females. But at that time, you out here, you dating all these females, you doing all this and doing all that. At that time, I don't want no child by you, John. You ain't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was on some kids. We were kids, so I had kids early. That it just when I wasn't ready to be a father, she wasn't ready to be a mother at the time. So
Gotcha.
I was just and like when I growed up, bro, I started getting picky. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't just finna be moving around like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like then when you like you said, bro, when you play ball, bro, it come with it,
Mhm.
sort of say. Like when you get to college, you get making money, you get the professional your fans, it come with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
gonna tell you
females come with it. So it's like now I don't have to like I'm actually just choosing who I want to deal with
Gotcha.
at that point.
Mhm.
So now it was always just I get to choose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm always gonna be careful. I'm always be careful.
By you being popular, dog, did you run into any troubles, like anything that you just, looking back on that you feel like, you know what
Man,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. For sure. It come with it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you go, you can't, it's no way. Like a man told me one time, bro, he was like, what is struggle? What is success without struggle?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what if you never been in trouble?
Yeah.
You never experienced nothing.
Yeah.
So how would you can't even
Yeah.
experience is the best teacher.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I don't got to know, man. I don't, man, all type of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What you
Along
think the
with,
worst situation you was in high
I
school?
say the worst situation I was in basically was just honestly, bro. I was me and some of my friends. This is 2 weeks before the dawn, bro.
Mhm.
It's crazy. Me and my homeboys riding down the street. We taking one of our homeboys home.
Mhm.
We had been smoking a little weed, so the weed is up on the sun visor. Don't even know it. We just that high kids. We ride. State patrol swerve. Lights on. I'm finna go and play in the dome in 2 days.
Yeah.
My senior year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom, pull me over. Car smell like weed. So of course, I got to get out the car, pull me in the back, ram my name like John Harris.
He know you. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
play for him? Like, yes, sir. He was like, the only reason why I ain't gonna lock you up tonight,
Yeah.
cause I disappoint a whole city.
For real. Yeah.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah. They
Real
let you
talk.
go.
Let me go.
Yeah, that hard.
Yeah.
For
So that was
real.
one of like the
One of really scared.
yeah, like the scares, like I could have lost everything, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have
You know
missed
what I'm saying? Everything from that point.
Yeah.
So I started moving a little different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
You were highly recruited, man. How you make the decision like what school you want to go to?
Man, honestly, it was always a dream. Growing up, in the '90s, Florida State with him. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
growing up,
7-0.
then I Peter Ward. I fell in love with Peter Ward. He was my first really like college receiver that I actually watched. And
Mhm.
then I actually had like my quarterback from my freshman year went to Florida State, and the defensive end from my high school went to Florida State.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, okay. They was my role models as well. So I'm like, okay, my dog playing down there. I want to go to Florida State, So they started recruiting, so it was a no-brainer.
Mhm.
No.
So when you do the JUCO, when you go to JUCO, and then as far as JUCO to Florida State? Like I know you saying like you had some issues or whatever. What like it was grades or what was the?
No, actually, it was Florida State first.
Yeah.
And then it was grades, and then I went to JUCO.
Okay.
And when I left JUCO, I went straight to the CFL.
Okay.
I didn't go back to school. I went straight professional at that point.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Down being in Florida State, do you think it would like what was the challenge that you ran into? Like,
Man, to be honest with you, bro, I never liked the school.
just that just
And to be
explain.
honest with you, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell all
Real.
athletes: do your own schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't never have to do work, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. So when it was time for me to do work, I didn't know how to do work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Close
saying?
to the
So at the end of the day, it was like when I got to college, I felt dumb.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I don't know nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So then the crazy part about it, when I went to junior college, my mom was like, I really want you to focus on school. So I met this girl. She was my tutor. They got me a tutor.
Mm.
Ended up being my girl at the time.
Mhm.
But she just actually helped me learn.
Mhm.
I know how to read. I know how to write. I know how to actually read a book. I actually know how to, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I actually learned in college, bro.
So you saying by you being a dominant athlete your whole life, you ain't never really have to do no.
None, bro.
Yeah.
In high school, bro, none.
I can believe that, dog. I really
Like,
can.
don't have to go to class, don't have to.
Yeah.
You just were like, hey, that's how it was.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you 17, 18, so you ain't looking at it like they hurt me.
Cause you
They really hurting you, bro. Because at the end of the day, when you graduate,
yeah, you're on your own.
whatever you do, it's on you. They go still have their teaching job. They go still have their coaching job. So you really helping me as a kid by not making me do my work. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, as an adult, now you like they really was hurting me.
Yeah. I just want to hear you say that. You ain't have to do no schoolwork cause you were him one.
Yeah, I was him.
Hey, I could dig. I could dig it. Dog. Yeah, bro, you hard though, but man.
So when you come back to JUCO, boom, you balling out while you there?
Yeah, when I went to JUCO, I was first team All American. I broke the school record for touchdowns. And then the second year
Where you went to JUCO
at Northwest in Mississippi.
in Mississippi?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this story, how crazy this was. So now I'm in Mississippi, so they call us the baby Ole Miss.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We look like them, same colors. We look just like Ole Miss. So now they got me going to all the Ole Miss games. I mean, Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? Every Saturday I'm at the Ole Miss games. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. But at the end of the day, I ain't realizing what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's now time for me to leave and choose the school I want to go to. So I tell them what school I want to go to. Flunk me out of school.
For real.
Never been in college. Never been in class. 2
Yeah.
years. I don't even know what class look like. You know what I'm
Dang.
saying? But now that I'm not going to class every day I miss, they telling the teacher to mark me out so it can look like I failed out.
Yeah.
So what school you told them you want to go back to Florida State?
No, I was actually finna go to Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Yeah, I was actually going to Texas Tech.
What you think if you would have chose Ole Miss, you would have got the pass?
Pass. Hell. Everybody, but I didn't understand this. But when I went back, because I was dating a girl, I went back like a year later. And some of the guys on the coaching staff and some of them, they seen me, hey, John, how you doing? Boom, boom. They tell them like, yeah, you was sold to Ole Miss. That's what I was saying.
Mhm.
Players get sold. Like when you get to these places, like you get sold to these small schools, they sell you to these big schools.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're not leaving the state of Mississippi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? You
crazy.
never see what we don't see. You're not leaving the state of Mississippi. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as a kid, I didn't realize that. So I want to go where I want to go.
Yeah.
But no, it don't work like that.
Mm.
So yeah, kid, it's a real game, bro. It's a real
Like
game.
that money.
It's a real game, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You didn't have anybody guiding you there through
None.
that process?
And I think that's why I failed it. That's the reason why I'm not in the NFL to this day, bro, because I didn't have the guidance. I was always doing things on how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having somebody guide me like, nah, this what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Helping me make the right move.
Make the right moves. Okay.
For sure.
So when you get done with the whole JUCO thing, you follow what made you say you're gonna do the CFL?
No, when they kicked me out, so now I goes back to Americas, back to training, back to grinding, because I know I still can play ball. I still got 2 years of eligibility left, so now I'm working out. So now all the schools like Valdosta, Albany State, all these schools contacting me now, like, we heard you don't got kicked out, we ready to bring you in right now, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, man, I want to go D1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then one day I was over to the high school. The CFL just called my high school coach.
Yeah.
Like, man, we watch them play in high school. We want to boom, boom. They came down, set it up with my fam.
What the
Rest through
first
history.
what the first team you played for? What it was?
Edmonton.
What at?
Edmonton Eskimos. It's in Edmonton, Canada.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You playing in Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Oh man.
I signed my first year 19, like 42,000 American. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like right now, man, I'm sticking it in them.
Yeah.
I'm making money now. I'm 19, but
Yeah.
I ain't looking at the bigger picture. You could have been making 2-3 million for
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a good experience though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you do that?
I did it for 2 years. So I turned like 20, and then one of the guys just made me realize over there, man, he was like, man, you a kid, man. You don't belong over here right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We 30 something. We don't play, and this where we go retire from. You know what I'm saying? You still got a shot. You know what I'm saying? To actually get to the league.
Yeah.
So that's when I left from over there and came back, and the player personnel coach over there, the one actually got me involved in arena ball. And I just happened to just stick to arena ball.
Okay.
You know?
Arena ball play, they paid pretty good like the other.
Man, not at first.
Yeah.
Man, you wouldn't believe at first, man, it was like $150 a game, $50 win bonus, but they house you. And then they get meal, they feed you, you know what I'm saying, free travel. But far as paying, no, not at all.
Okay.
But then once you like, you know how it go. Once you develop yourself and you get to playing on different leagues and different teams, you get different money.
Different money, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You could have went anywhere. You could have did. Why you never think about basketball?
Man, once I got older, man, football
was there.
football really had took over after high school, to be honest, bro. It was basketball was just fun to play it. You know
A
what
lot
I'm
of them
saying?
niggas going across here getting that basketball money.
Man, I was locked in on that pigskin, bro. I know what my gift was. I know what I love to do.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah,
know.
hard, dog, for real. Yeah.
John, on your journey, do you ever look back and feel like that you got some things that you regret or that you should have changed?
The
Like,
only
like things that you could have done, not nobody else. Just you know what I'm saying. What would you have done differently?
I would say, bro, I wouldn't regret them because I'm actually okay with the man I became. And I feel like, and I honestly believe everything you go through is a reason, it's a process. So if I didn't experience or go through some of those things, would I be this man I am today? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say regrets, but some things that I would change. Far as me being an athlete, I take my schoolwork more serious for one. I would have did that I would have did that. That's something that I really hate that I didn't do. And I would have really like listened to my peers far as my crowd. Because you have folks, you don't need to be around these people. You don't need to be around that person. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. But you 16, 17, you don't want to hear that from your mom, your dad, or your cousin, whoever. They ain't my boy. But at the end of the day, your boys ain't trying to go to where you trying to go.
So, in advice, like if you were giving advice to somebody who was 15 years old who had the talent that you had back then, that's what you're telling them. Make sure they locked in on the school.
Man, honestly, man, if I would tell the athlete right now, ain't no friends. It's no such thing as friends right now. If you trying to make it. Because your chance of making it is just that slim. So you don't have time to hang out. You ain't got time to. It's basically all in or nothing. And then it's so sweet for athletes now because now you can take care of your family. Young, you get paid to be good now. Young,
You make money in college now.
high school.
High school, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You make it into high school now, bro. So how you not locked in? If there's something that you love to do, okay, I love to play ball. So when you wake up, what are you doing to be better? Off the field, when you ain't playing ball, what are you doing so you won't get in trouble? You know what I'm saying? I can think about it, bro. I'm 17. I can make $1 million. I'm locked in. I ain't got time. Just lock in.
Yeah.
It's lock in.
Yeah. So by you being a trainer now, dog, that you like, I know that still just give you the love. You know what I'm saying? Well, getting back to the game and shit. Like how you, like with training with everything now. Like you just.
Bro, I'm always, bro. I dedicated. I got this quote from one of my homeboys one time. We lost. We were playing arena football. A guy who I look up to, Antoine Savage, played at Oklahoma. Man, one time we lost the game, bro. And people were just like, okay. He was like, bro, we been playing this shit since we been 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
We 30-some years old, bro. We done dedicated 85% of our life to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
How can you cheat it?
Yeah.
How can you cheat something that you don't dedicate the majority of your life to?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I teach my kids. Just don't cheat it.
Yeah. Don't cheat
Because
it.
I didn't cheat the sport. That one thing I never did, bro. I didn't cheat the sport.
Yeah.
I was always a good top athlete in this. Yeah, John Harrell this, John Harrell that, but I worked my ass off.
Yeah. That's what's up, man, for real. So
So
how long you been doing the training?
Man, I actually, man, I've been training for like 4 years now.
About 4 years.
It was something that I said, you know what? Nobody from my hometown ever came back. And like I heard my guy saying today, nobody from my hometown actually came back and actually gave back to the kids, actually cared about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what? I want to actually come back and start my own program where I train athletes.
Okay.
Get them the right training. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because it's all just an advancement.
Yeah.
So you go back to Americas and train?
No, I just moved to Warner Robin. But like when I first stopped playing ball, when I stayed in America, I trained for like 3 years before I moved here.
Okay.
So now I'm actually gradually getting my kids to come up this way and start back working
You
with.
still keeping a relationship with them?
Still got them. Their parents been waiting on me basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Cool. That cool.
Yeah, man.
I want to ask you this, bro. You say you got one daughter who basically an adult now.
For sure.
Did you think it was rough raising your child? Like,
Not at first, bro. At first, honestly, bro, I didn't know how to be a father. You know what I'm saying?
how old were you then when you first had your?
Oh, I'm gonna say 20. I'm 21, 22.
21. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
21, 22. And then the crazy part the crazy part about my situation, bro, is that I had sex with my baby mom one time. Boom. Haul's ass to Canada. Play a whole season. My high school was having a football game. When I came back, I was staying in Atlanta. I came home. She's 7, 8 months. So the first time I even knowed I was finna have a child, she was 7, 8 months.
Oh, so y'all weren't keeping in contact.
I had no idea. I found out, how you doing? Good to see you. Congratulations. Yeah, I've been trying to get in contact with you. That's how I found out I had a baby. So it was like the first couple of years, it was like, is this really my child? Is this really? But then, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, I want to be a father. You know what I'm saying? That's when I really started, trying to become a father.
Yeah.
But the first couple of years was hard for me, bro, because first of all, it was like somebody just pop up 8 months pregnant, talking about you the daddy. Somebody who you barely even know, somebody who you only been with one time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Were y'all able to co-parent and have a decent relationship?
Man, now she my best friend. Man, we talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told her, because I could just respect what she had done for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? As I don't got older and mature now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The outcome of my child, I know that have a lot to do with her.
Did that make you more responsible though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. Because I feel like that's important, bro. Like, this ain't about us at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna make this about us. We gonna make this about our child.
I got you.
Now that your daughter grown, because I got daughters too.
Mhm.
I got one around the same age.
For sure.
Well, how you deal with them dating? Like
It's gonna happen, bro.
I know it's gonna happen, but what I'm saying is, like, for an example, what if your daughter boyfriend hit her during the argument? Do you get involved? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you deal with dating
I'm most
situations?
definitely gonna get involved. I'm most definitely gonna get involved, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have no business putting your hand on my daughter. See, at the end of the day, this your girlfriend, but this my child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a different love for her than you do.
Yeah.
So don't hurt her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially physically.
Yeah.
I got to get involved. I'm pops.
Do y'all talk often?
Yeah, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like we right now, I try to talk to her about stuff like life, bro. She probably don't be understanding me sometimes because I'm so real with her. But I like to give her stuff that, like, when you ain't with daddy, think about what you and daddy talked about. Because I'm going to give you the real. Because it's real out here. You know what I'm saying? I gave her the real even when she was growing up. Baby, your daddy used to mislead girls just to do this with them. Boys go do. I'm getting it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in the real world, they ain't going to sugarcoat it. They going to give it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always gave it to her, bro, and I think she kind of respect me for that.
Yeah.
Give them the gang. That's one of the strongest things you can do for them.
Give it to her. That's all I can give to you.
Yeah.
And give you an example. And when you around me, like I never drank around her. She never seen me drink. She never seen me smoke. You know what I'm saying? She never see I move a certain way around her
Right.
because I feel like, how can I tell you not to smoke weed and you see me doing it?
Mhm.
How can I tell you? Because I seen my people do it. Like,
Mhm.
Dad, how you tell me don't smoke when you been smoking around me your whole life?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But if I never showed you that side of me, you can take it better. I never seen my daddy smoke.
Yeah.
I never seen my daddy drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would just always just try to set examples like that for her.
Yeah.
And then what they expect out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I open the door for my baby. Just so she can experience that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
I want you to be, I want you to see like how a man's supposed to treat you. How a man, you know what I'm saying? Just be a role model for her. That's all you can do for them girls, bro.
That's real.
That's it.
Probably never brought no other women around or nothing.
Nothing.
That's how it's supposed to be,
You know what
man,
I'm
for
saying?
real. So she can see. That goes back to that conversation we had out the camera earlier. Like, you know what I'm saying? She see you as a daddy, you know what I'm saying? My dad ain't rocking like that. It ain't gonna never put it in her mind. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking you
And it's crazy, bro, because get what she is, bro. Homebody.
for real.
Go outside. Dude, she want to be at home,
Home,
bro.
yeah.
And how she a different kid,
That
bro.
good.
And it was just because of how she was brought up, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't into this. I'm outside
Yeah.
drinking, smoking. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, Mom, I said, eventually, you know, it gonna happen.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, that upbringing, dog, that
know what I'm
upbringing
saying?
is very important.
Man,
You know what
so
I'm saying?
important, bro.
It's
So
important, bro. She see you, you know, my dad, you know, only known for one woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that should be like.
But I explained
that's
to her. Though. I
good, bro.
told her though. I told my daughter. I said, Daddy, baby, your daddy was a ladies' man.
Mm-hmm.
I misled women. I lied to him
Yeah, just being truthful with her.
because I wanted one thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I said, you protect that, they gonna respect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
for real.
remember that.
Yeah. I tell mine it worth more than $1 million.
We're more than a million.
So if you had $1 million right now in your hand, right, and you could give it to one person, this gonna be the person you give it to. This gonna be the person you give it to. See, that's what you think about before you move forward with it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, that
You
deep.
want to give that person your
That
$1 million
real.
when you give it to them, because you can't get it back.
Can't get it
They're
back
gonna have it forever.
forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that real.
So you know, I try to get you to value, you know, your wholesomeness more than that large amount of money.
For sure.
Cause you're valued, you know, society done taught you to value that amount of money.
Bro, we men.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's just how it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, I want you to give me some when I first meet you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want you to, yeah, I do. I don't want to wait, but we respect the ones that wait.
But I really do. I really do.
We respect the ones that
If
make
I
us
really,
wait.
if
bro.
I really, really like, if I really like you,
Yeah.
if I really like you, I really, I want you to make me wait.
Make me
Yeah,
wait.
make me wait.
If
Yeah.
I really like you, 'cause then I
Yeah.
know I'm liking something special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
that bitch to the first day.
If you don't make me wait, then I know it ain't nobody wait.
Because I ain't special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You do this so easy, baby. You'll do this with the net, man.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a little interest quick now.
I just observe. I'm just observing.
And see one thing, John, what I try to drill into my daughters, like in society now, right? I want to be able to have son-in-laws, right? But I think the quality of boys growing into men, I just think that dating pool, as far as what I feel like meet a certain standard, it ain't many of them out there. So I already feel like it's my job to condition my daughters to be to a very high standard in order to be able to get you a good quality man to deserve one. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh, for sure.
men gonna have their picks and chooses. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And they gonna get multiple women, but they only gonna really choose to love, protect, provide for, provide guidance for, want to have children with them, want to build a family. It only gonna be a few women over all the women that you don't have relations with in your time. It's only gonna be a handful that you would really want to build forever with.
That's real. That's
I
real.
mean, so I try to condition them to you need to be one of the ones. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
Yeah, you got to be one of the ones that be able to
That's real.
peep the BS from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 boys and a daughter, and I just try to tell my boy, like, man, with with the girls, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know that, hey, if I get this girl pregnant, you know what I'm saying, she gotta be somebody that's gonna bring value to my life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Versus you going out there because boy, you can get somebody pregnant, boy, and you got the net 18 years of your life is hell.
It's here.
You know what I'm saying? So I be telling them, like, bro, it's bigger than just a girlfriend. You just said, oh, they're my girlfriend. Now, bro, you need to know if you can build with her. Do she do her schoolwork? You go to her house, is her room clean? You know what I'm saying? Is what kind of I'm just being
that
for
shit
real.
matter though. That
Like,
shit
you
matter,
need
bro.
to know these type
That
things. So
shit
when I'm
matter.
talking to you, when I'm talking to you, I'm telling you, like, hey, bro, you need to be paying attention to these certain things. Cause these types of qualities and traits is gonna show you, is she the one?
Exactly.
Dog, when that baby get here,
Exactly.
bro, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna see a whole nother human being, bro.
It's over
So
with.
that's what I be on, man. Like, bro, this shit bigger than just, you know what I'm saying, having sex and you know what I'm saying. But you know, it is what it is,
But when
man.
we young, bro, think about it, bro. We all don't been young men.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
We looking at the pretty girl, nice little body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all our mind locked in on.
Yeah.
So it really, bro, just to get you, just to start really like try to get you mentally strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's very important.
So then these things will mean something to you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we take heed of what means something to us.
Yeah.
What's important to us. So if these qualities start meaning something to us, we gonna start paying more attention to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we don't get them until we get older. So imagine you catch me on.
Yeah.
You sure know when.
Yeah.
I heard you say earlier that you told your daughter, you know, that you tell her, hey, you know, in the past I don't manipulated women to get this one thing or just, you know, pretty much just told them what they
Yeah,
want.
just lied to them. Hell,
Just lied to them.
basically.
All right, bet it up. All right, so who you think taught you that?
My
Like what?
pops. Of course, my pops.
Your pops?
The most player man I know.
Okay, that's where you learned it from.
Everything.
All right, because this is something we kind of talk about. I feel like I learned more of that from my peers. You know what I'm saying? Like just how to dealing with girls. You know what I'm saying? So what Rell saying, he tell his boys, I was hearing that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that affect the way we end up growing up and then dealing with women in our adult life. You know what I mean? So a lot of time women feel like with black men that, you know, that we are not faithful. You know, so in quote unquote,
Because
for
really,
lack of a better term, they'll say we ain't shit.
Because
You know what I'm
really, bro,
saying?
you gotta think about it now. You gotta think about it. The percentage of us really ain't
Ain't what?
shit.
You think we ain't shit
When
because
it comes to taking a female serious being with one woman,
Yeah.
I say the percentage of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a whole. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Motherfucker have a good girl, bro. Have the best thing you want. But to get a piece of side pussy just because she got a big booty.
Mm-hmm.
you think that make him ain't shit though?
How would it make him any good when you got everything you need right here?
That make you bad though? Cause see, this what I'm
It
saying.
don't make you good.
Hold on, see this what I'm saying. Nah, I ain't saying
Okay.
that make you good.
I get it. I get it.
See what I'm
You
saying?
just speaking your
Yeah, we
truth.
just speak
Yeah.
truth. We
Yeah.
just speak truth.
Cause see, this the part that like I
I
don't
think
want to.
there's something wrong with it.
Well, cool.
A pretty face and a fat ass, a lot of
Bro,
niggas curse,
okay,
dog.
just think about this, bro.
For
Just think
real.
about this. You dealing with a woman. You boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You make sure this woman good.
Boom, boom, boom. Say what boom, boom, boom is. Break them out.
I'm providing
Yeah,
for
say that.
you.
Okay.
I'm checking on you. I'm making
Mhm.
sure you eating. I'm making
Mhm.
sure you get a flat tire. I'm there to pump this bitch up.
Mhm.
I'm being a man.
Okay.
How would I feel knowing you sleeping with somebody else? How would that make me feel?
Yeah.
Terrible.
So the same way, you got to think about this. This woman, she's cooking for you. She washing your clothes.
Yeah.
She making sure you straight.
Yeah.
She your backbone.
Yeah.
And she find out you sleeping with her.
Yeah.
Same way.
All right, now I'm not.
For sure, for sure.
I respect your opinion,
For sure.
and I agree with you to a certain extent.
For sure.
This is my thing. If that man wasn't raised like that, you see how you said your pops,
Mm-hmm.
you learn this from your pops.
Yep.
To me, knowing what I know now, I don't think that you ain't shit. I think that you was a good man the whole while. You just were a player. You know what I'm saying? I think that maybe you abuse. I think that maybe you abuse your position with the women as a lot of us do.
Yeah.
Cause see, on one, right?
Mhm.
But I feel like I've been a good man the whole while. I can't say I wasn't shit, but until I was brought to a level of knowledge and wisdom it's like I was going off of what I was conditioned by.
Mhm.
Like
That's true.
I think if at 13 somebody would have sat me down and say, "Hey, this how you deal with a woman. This how you handle relationships." Not only that, that hey, when you get those urges, when you see these other women, you gonna have these urges. This how it gonna make you feel, and it gonna be easy for you to get them. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be mature enough, a man enough when you dealing with a woman now. Now, if you single, you do what you want to do. But if you in a relationship and you want this woman, you wanna be with her long term,
Sure.
you gotta be able to condition yourself to resist these urges. You
That's
know what I'm
real,
saying?
that's real.
So
I ain't never looked at it like that.
yeah, so it's like I felt like I told you I've been married, 20 years. I've
For
been
sure.
married 20 years, you know what I'm saying? But it took uh it took a period of time for me to grow into that mentally because I wasn't trained. The whole while there, the same way like you say, the whole while, and not just me, not just to make this about me, but a lot of men, they gonna take care of their responsibilities. They gonna do what they supposed to do also. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna fall victim to the urges because nobody is really conditioning our young men to be able to you know what I'm saying? To
Look
resist
past that.
this.
They
Yeah,
look past
nobody, because they telling me to
And
do it.
They teaching
They
me how to
telling
do
me
it.
to do it. At 13, you telling me to do it. 14, you telling me to do it.
Yeah.
15, you telling me to do it.
Yeah.
20, telling me to do it.
Yeah.
25, you telling me to do it.
Yeah.
Now 27, you saying I ain't shit.
Yeah.
You saying I ain't
And
shit.
then
You know
and
what I'm
then
saying?
coming
Hey,
up
look,
as a
hey,
as
look,
a,
bro. You tell you what,
that's all you know.
but you know what, bro? Just off this conversation, bro. You right. You absolutely correct, bro. Because I had this conversation with this girl. I was like, you say I ain't shit, right? But the only reason why you say I ain't shit because I slept with somebody else. But I look out for you. I take care of you. I make sure you straight. You won't pay for no hairdos. You don't pay for no clothes. Help you pay your bills in the house that I don't stay in. So, am I really not shit?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Am I really not shit?
Yeah.
I really think I'm a good person. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? I choose to be with you and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And you right, bro. That shit is installed in you. And it's only gonna get out of you when you get to the point. I'm gonna tell you what made me change as a man. My mama told me one day, fuck me up.
Mhm.
Boy, you just like your dad.
Yeah.
And that shit, dog, my mama ain't never told me that.
Mhm.
My mama never told me that now.
Yeah.
Like, boy, you just like your dad. I
Yeah.
thought about it. You right.
Yeah.
Because everything my dad done taught me, that's how I move.
Yeah.
The way my dad taught me how to move like this, I move like that. The way my dad tell me to think like that, I think like that. So I'm really a spin image of my dad. So he really right, bro.
Yeah.
My dad teach me, boy, you got to be a player, boy. You got to
Cause
prove who
coming
you
up
are.
as a
You know
young
what I'm
man,
saying? So
that's all you know.
that's all I know.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? A motherfucker tell me I ain't shit, but I seen my uncle come to my
That shit
grandma's
real,
house.
bro. That shit
My
real.
uncle come to my grandma's house, and
real,
I
bro.
know the lady that he's sitting in my grandma's living room with, this ain't his old lady. You know what I'm saying? I see this coming up. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
But the motherfucker tell me I ain't shit. How I ain't shit? I'm only coming up doing what all I know. You know what I'm saying? So I get what Don's saying. Don's saying it's hard when you a 13, 14-year-old, like, train a child up. You know what I'm saying?
Train
Like,
him
that's
up.
how it's supposed to be. But dog, you doing everything that, hey, you feel like, but this shit right.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas like us that came up born in the 80s, we don't take too kind to this GAY shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We don't take because in our days, but that shit wasn't popular. But
Bro.
you were frowned upon like a motherfucker.
You
Boy,
couldn't even come around.
you couldn't even, boy, it wasn't none of that shit, boy.
Around.
Hey, listen, I just thought about something. I was conditioned to think that the only time being with multiple women is wrong is when it hurt one of them.
Yeah.
That's real.
Like if all of them
I'm cool with it.
cool with it,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Everybody,
I'm cool.
everything good.
It's fine.
And if all of them don't know about it,
Mm-hmm.
then they cool with it. They don't have a problem with it because they don't know about it. Then morally, I didn't think nothing was wrong with it. I thought like that for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But get what mess it up though, Don. Not cut y'all. Get what mess it up every time. The perception of how they friends view it. That's what fuck it up every time. How they friends look at, like, let's say let me say you example. You got 3-4 motherfuckers, you fucking with everybody, you know what I'm saying? They happy. Everybody happy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you got they friends, the 3 women, they friends, they saying, oh, you fuck with that nigga. He said, that's the only time no women gonna feel away. You know what I'm saying? You doing everything for them, taking care of 'em. It be the outside motherfucker that make.
So you saying basically they cool with the situation, but they friend on the outside looking in can
That's
throw it in their head to make them not cool with it.
That's who make that shit worse, bro. They don't, but the women, man, the women be straight as hell. We hear about this shit all the time. But you know, such and such goddamn fucking with such and such, this and that, and them bitch don't be studying that shit until been make Facebook posts, been make, you know what I'm saying, bitch say this, say that. Man, the truth, what I'm trying to say is, dog, the shit really can go on. It really can be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It happening anyway.
it happening anyway.
Definitely.
But if they ain't worrying about how goddamn motherfuckers up the street view them and see them and embarrassing them, that's the main thing they're gonna say. Oh, you embarrassed me, da da da. You know what I'm saying? But if it weren't for that, man,
Hey,
That'd be a fair game, too.
I want to say this. I want to lay this on record.
Yeah, go.
I want to lay this on record.
For sure.
I don't do what I used to do because I don't want to hurt my wife's feelings. I care and love her to the point to what anything that gonna hurt her feeling, I don't want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta make sense now.
That's the level of maturity I am in my relationship. Like, yeah, like so I don't care how it kind of make me feel. If it gonna hurt her feeling,
I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. So I said that to say this. If a woman's feelings are not being hurt, she might be cool with that. Is that man still ain't shit? Cause it's the same man.
That deep.
But my point.
Now, what if your wife tell you, hold on, could you imagine?
Real.
Imagine your girl telling you, hey man, I know you're a superstar. I know you're a hell of a guy, man. You know what I'm saying? I see how you built. You want to have sex with me 2-3 times a day. And I'm really not even cut like that. You know, I want to be here cooking. I want to be here nurturing your children. So in order to relieve that pressure, you can go and have sex with you go and have you 2-3 your little buddies. You feel me? Protect yourself. To make sure I'm respected.
Understand it.
And we got to understand it. Now, you as a man is still the same man. You may choose to accept that offer. You may deny that offer. But however, you still the same man.
The only difference in that is the understanding.
Understanding. So I just want to throw that out there. So for a lot of this, because it's for the women. They're really for the, we global locals here. A lot of time we touch on topic for the kids. But this statement right here is for the women. You know, sometimes you have to get to understand what you're dealing with. It ain't all the time that man just ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to understand what you're dealing with and how he get there. And I say that because I'm an advocate for, people staying together. I like to see healthy relationships,
For sure.
long lasting. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Anyway,
That's real though, bro. That's real.
I still want to piggyback on what I was saying
real
because
shit.
I feel like y'all didn't see what I was talking about. The hurt and the embarrassment, where that shit come from with the women. If a woman come and say, "Oh, he hurt me, he embarrassed me," where that shit come from?
Her friends.
You know what
You
I'm saying?
embarrass her.
she might just could be hurt.
I see a lot of
She
people,
could be
dog.
hurt.
This is what I'm saying. I see, and it goes back to what we saying about the good man thing. I see a lot of niggas that he might do be, and this ain't, we just talking on air. It's ain't, nothing, none of our stories. I see a lot of women let niggas go because a nigga dipped out and got in some pussy, but he still handling, he taking care of you, your sister. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna run off on this nigga just because he did this or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the deal breaker though.
Bro, and all it be
Bro,
is
that's
they
the
just be
deal-
mad. They be mad.
That's
that,
the deal breaker in a
that
relationship.
such and such find out.
Infidelity. They're gonna kill.
Yeah,
That's
my
the deal breaker
homegirl
in a
came to me. You know what I'm saying? You
All that other
embarrassed.
shit you ain't care about. All the rest of it petty.
Yeah, man.
Think about it, bro. Relationship, your girl get on your nerve. You're like, okay, I could deal with it.
Yeah, man.
You could deal with everything your girl bring to the table.
Once she
but what?
cheat, it's over with.
Yeah, dog.
But what?
She feel like, oh, when her friend tell her, anybody else could come tell her, but her friend tell you gotta be out me looking at.
Oh, real. What he's saying is, once you know your friend ain't gotta know nothing. Once you know she don't give that pussy away, that it damn near over with.
Oh, you talking about for us?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
for them, it's the
it-
same way for them.
And what he's saying is, a lot of women. What he's saying is, women may feel the same way. Once she don't give that meat way, she might not.
They feel some type of way now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Once you,
And then I'm gonna tell you what's
That ain't got nothing to do with no
I'm gonna
friend.
tell you what's really important, bro. Who you give it away to.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's very important. What we look.
Yeah, I really know. Yeah, man. So
For sure.
I want to say this, John. I'm just glad to have you in here.
got
I'm
two-
glad-
I got-
I'm
have
glad
some,
to be
you
here,
know,
bro.
have some dope
For sure.
conversation, authentic conversation. You know what I mean?
For sure.
We be able to pretty much kick it
For sure.
and be authentic with
For
it.
sure.
You know what I'm
Good
saying?
conversation, man.
From all the way around, man, from the
For
sports.
sure.
So before we get out of here, you already answered that you would give some advice that you would give a kid. What advice would you give a father? Right now, father raising daughter, what advice would you give him?
Man, just honest, just try to be there for her. Just being in life. It ain't always about. I just always think about, man, when you raising a child, it's all about what you could provide for a child. Even if you don't have money, be there. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I had to learn. Cause that's like I said, I had to learn how to be a father. Sometimes I ain't had the bread to take you and buy you this and that, but I could still be there physically. I could still, you know what I'm saying, let you see me, touch me. You know what I'm saying? Invite you to stuff. You invite me to stuff. Show up. Just be a dad. Just show up and be a dad.
Okay, and I want to ask you just off the some random question before we get out of here too. I see you rock a lot of J's. I see you in the gym all the time with different J's on. What's your favorite pair of J's?
I would say flu game 12s.
Flu game 12s. Okay.
Yep.
All right. If you had to pick between to be your quarterback on your team, you the wide receiver, who you got, Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right.
I want to ask you this. 229, you're 229.
To the death of me.
All right. Who your top 3 artists in the 229? Coming out the 229.
They hard too. They hard. They hard.
They hard, but this a hard one, bro. I would have to say Phil Mark. Phil Mark most definitely on them.
Phil Martin number 1. Okay.
Nah, they said they own them.
Yeah,
on it,
just
okay.
name me 2 more. They ain't got to be in no certain kind of order.
And then,
Who your favorite? These ain't who.
my favorite
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
229?
your favorite. Not saying who the biggest, who the hardest, just who your favorite is. Who would you listen to? Top 3.
It would have to be, man, this guy from my hometown named Lil Thug.
Okay. Phil Martin, Lil Thug. Give me one more.
And this guy named Looney from my hometown.
Looney. Okay. Shouts out to Looney.
Shout out to Looney.
Know
But
what
we're
I'm
gonna. I reached out to Looney too, man.
Yeah.
This his second, third time. His name coming up now.
Yeah,
Being
like
one of the favorites out of
like him and
229.
Lil Thug, them boy been around for a while. Them boy like really,
Okay.
bro, they really rap, bro. This all they been doing their whole life. You know what I'm saying? So just to see they grind, just to see, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to America.
For sure.
Shout out to AME.
My boy Looney
Shout out to
Thug.
Looney. Shout out to Thug.
Yeah. Do you want to let them know your social media handle, like your training information, anything you want to put out there for your business?
Oh no, man, really, cause I got so much going, man. So I'm kind of a private person. So
Okay.
we make it happen how we make it happen.
Okay.
You know, so I appreciate the love though.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
For sure.
You got anybody you want to give a shout out to, man?
Man, just shout out, man, to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man, who just locked in, man. That's the key. I had to learn the key, just being locked in, man. Whatever you got going on, whatever you want to do, whatever you trying to do, just lock in, man, and make it happen.
Oh, what's up, bro? For real. Appreciate you coming through, man. For real.
Appreciate being here, my guy.
Definitely was
All
an
right,
honor,
hey,
bro.
before we get out of here, man, I'm done this Rell Global Local Podcast. We sitting here, conversation with John Harris. Hey, look, I will need you to repeat after me, man. We have to let it be known before we get out of here.
For sure.
You know, anything you do, always, like he said, lock in on it. You never know when your time is coming. So we going to let y'all know what we always let you know. You could be local today.
You could be local today.
And you could be global tomorrow.
Global tomorrow.
For sure.
Bam.
Love.